Good evening, everybody. My name is Brad, and I'm here with my buddy
Dave.
And this week we're talking about a spooky movie, hence the spooky lighting. So before we get into the movie, what have you been up to this week?
Games.
Games?
Yeah.
You ever up to anything else but games?
Well, I've been actually pretty much full-time editing.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot this week.
I had to do
You did
a
the,
lot of editing.
the two dudes in a book.
Yeah, I'm
You
still
did.
going through that.
You did the Pac-Man thing.
Yeah.
And the James Bond thing came out.
Yeah. I've been busy, man.
Oh Christ.
Yeah, but I managed to sneak in some Mario Galaxy 2 time, and
Ah.
I'm still going with Valiant Hearts. I'm nearly finished with that one.
I still haven't played Mario Galaxy 2. I finished the first. I finished the first one, loved it. Never played the second
You should
one.
try it, man.
Maybe I will.
The only about it is it's gone back to like the usual overworld. You know, you select a stage, you go into the
Oh,
stage.
okay.
It's like the new Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
3 map.
Okay.
So
That's-
you're not on a space station anymore. You go in different worlds. Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's fun because each level is still the same sort of fun
Okay.
platforming, and you got Yoshi now, so it's
Yeah, I heard about that. That's cool.
it's good. He plays well.
Maybe I'll give it a go.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If I had an HD capture card, I'd be able to record footage and do a review on Mario Galaxies.
But he doesn't.
No.
So you should subscribe to his channel and do all that jazz so he gets more money so that he can...
Do that stuff for you.
Yeah, it'll be a lot more interesting.
What about you, Brad?
Me? Not much at all. I should really think about what I've been doing all
Yeah.
week before we start, because then it just leaves me going, nothing.
Yeah.
I'm playing more Pokemon. Omega Ruby. No, Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
I just beat the Elite Four for the second time because I'm awesome. Yeah, I told myself I wouldn't do what I usually do and get too into it,
Yeah.
but I've already gotten too into it.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
No, I pretty much because every Pokemon game I'm always like, all right, got to get hardcore into breeding the right natures and getting into EV training,
Yeah.
and I do it all and I build my perfect team, and then a new Pokemon game comes out and I do it all over again,
Yeah.
and I spend hours upon days doing it, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it with this one. I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm just gonna have whatever team I end up getting, and you know,
Go for it.
just beat the game.
Yeah.
But
You
the other day I found myself breeding for the right
Oh my
nature
God.
and
Yeah.
started EV training. I know, don't do it, because then a new Pokemon game will come out. You have to do it all over again. But it's fun.
I wonder what the next Pokemon will be.
Well, they've got usually, okay, all Pokemon games, they generally come out in threes. They'll be for example, red, blue, and then yellow came out. Then let's say friggin' silver, gold, and then later on crystal came out. They always bring out two, then the third one later. Now there was Ruby, Sapphire, then later on Emerald came out. So now that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are out, there'll probably be an Emerald.
Yeah.
Chances are. If they don't, I'd be really surprised.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed by some things, seemed a bit slack. Like, in a lot of Pokemon games, when you finish it, they kind of give you a whole, like, you can, like, go back to, like, for example, in Johto, you could go back to Kanto and you had an entire other story, and you, like, had 8 more gym leaders than the other Elite Four. Whereas this one here, they didn't really
I
do
remember that, yeah.
Yeah. So you had like a whole other story. I mean, this one had like a Delta episode, which was like another story after, but it was really short and didn't really have much purpose other than to catch legendaries. But
Okay.
I don't know. It was fun. Anyways, that's really all I've been doing all week. I edited last week's episode, and that's about it. I was having a lot of problems with last week's episode. I was really annoyed. The video. I'll tell you after. It's not really important to this.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the movie.
We'll talk technicals after the video.
That's why it was like a day late or something like that. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But this week we watched The Ghostmaker. You cannot see that. Spooky
There we go.
lighting.
Yeah.
There we go. So This is a movie. If you haven't seen it or probably haven't heard about it,
This was a movie.
It's a movie about these people, and they find a coffin, and when you get into it, you die, and then about a minute later, you come back to life. And during that period that you're dead, you're a ghost, and you can do whatever ghosts do. You just hang out as a ghost, and then come back, and you're sweet. You're sweet again. Amazing. But they find there are consequences. Well, only one guy really found out there were consequences. So I was pretty happy.
Pretty much death is like the biggest consequence to becoming a ghost.
See, that's the thing. Only one guy got killed by death in this. I don't think that's enough to base an entire tagline of a movie. The tagline is, there is a price to pay for cheating death, and he has come to collect. He only collected one dude. The rest of them kind of just did their own thing.
$50. That's the price. They couldn't afford it.
The price you pay for cheating death?
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah.
Death's like, dude, come on, $50.
$50, mate.
$50.
Got a cog for an eye. Fucking hell. Can't afford everything.
Mate, I got fucking cogs for face. Half my face is cogs. That means, okay, my theory of how it was going to end was completely wrong.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I thought I was with you on that.
You're with me?
Too, yeah.
I'll save the spoilers for the end, just in case people... You should have seen it, because last week I said to watch it, so you should have seen it already. But if you haven't, it was fine.
Here's the whole movie now, if you haven't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it now. And
welcome back.
Welcome back after the cease and desist. So what did you think about it?
I don't know what I thought about it really. Like, at first I thought, that's why I looked at Brad. Every time I look at Brad with these kind of movies, I have this look where I'm just like, it's gonna be one of those.
Yeah, he gives it to me every time.
Yeah.
Then again, you gave me that look in Ghost Shark, and what did we get out of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So at first I had that look on my face, and it was boring, it was really slow, and I know that it didn't really seem a point in the scenes, like they just kept mucking around with this thing, and
yeah, there was a lot of mucking around.
It's dragged out a lot at the beginning, like, now your turn with it, now your turn to be a ghost, what will you do? And you know, he just ends up going outside and eavesdropping on his friend's conversation.
Come on, I was gonna pay you back. Look, I can't talk about
What are you thinking?
I can't talk about this right now.
God, what the hell is going on?
Because that's what I do when I become a ghost. Is
Yeah,
eavesdrop.
exactly. Yeah.
I'm a ghost. I can literally do whatever I want right now.
Yeah.
Let's hear what my buddy's up to outside. Oh, in trouble with the girlfriend.
Ooh.
I could use this one against him.
Yeah.
Good thing I was a ghost.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Waste of ghost powers.
Waste of ghost powers.
Yeah.
At least when he went and perved on the ladies, that was like a bit understandable.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been on my list.
Yeah, it would have been, definitely. I'd perv on the Queen.
Oh, dude!
Dude, yeah.
It's the only way you could do it.
Yeah. I'd get my ghost phone and take ghost video footage of the Queen taking a poop.
You
I'll
can do
say,
that?
look, she does take a poop.
I have video evidence.
Yeah.
And I'm the only person on the planet that will ever
It'll be on my
have
channel
this.
next week.
Sardonic Pickle, check it out. We've got to find a ghost coffin first.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's another thing I was really, because when they die and they become ghosts, they have their clothes on, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, where does it draw the line as far as how much you get on you? Like, if you put a backpack on, would you have the backpack when you die?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. If you had a hat on, you'd have the hat, obviously. That's just like a shirt.
Yeah,
they had shirts on.
I think so, yeah.
What if your shirt had pockets? Would you have what was in the pockets in them?
Yeah.
If you had a phone in your thing and you pulled it out, would you still get reception because it uses satellites, which aren't ghost satellites?
Yeah. Unless there is a ghost satellite and we just don't see it.
That's probably how the Grim Reaper contacts people.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
Yeah.
He needs ghost satellites.
Yeah.
It's how he finds out people are dying. It's got ghost internet.
Exactly, yeah.
there's all these questions, and I personally have already asked these questions before, not on this, but amongst friends during my big "Can you have sex with a ghost?" debate. I
think I remember this.
I have this debate with a lot of my friends. Every time I meet new people, in particular, I like to get into this debate and see where their stance is, because that's a good judge of character, how they feel about ghost sex. Whether or not, if a ghost takes off their clothes, are there just ghost clothes laying around? Can ghosts take off their clothes?
Yeah.
All these questions.
None of these questions were answered in Ghost Dad, nor in Ghostmaker.
Ghost Dad?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Ghost Dad.
No. Don't.
Was it good?
Bill Cosby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was Ghost
I
Dad.
actually own Invisible Mum and Invisible Dad. Not Ghost Mum or Dad, but
Yeah.
Invisible Mum and Dad.
Okay.
I'll have to look out for Ghost Dad.
Yeah.
But anyways, this movie, it was fine.
Yeah.
I can say it was. I felt it was fine. There were a lot of things. Yes, as you said, it did draw out. There were a lot of things that didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen more. Like, they could have cut that whole side story about the druggos.
Oh yeah. That was stupid.
Like, if they cut that whole thing about the druggos, cut the whole thing about the wheelchair dude liking his girlfriend,
Yeah.
just cut off the fat, and just have go into more depth about the coffin itself and the Grim Reaper dude.
Yeah, and
I reckon
whoever made the coffin. And all
Yeah,
this.
I reckon they could have done a lot more with that if they hadn't bullshit around with all the stuff we don't care about.
Yeah.
There was... I had a suspicion halfway through. Well, I figured it out. Obviously it was wrong, but I thought about it. The dude who made the coffin is probably the Ghostmaker dude. Well, the Grim Reaper dude. Cogface, as we named him. Cogface. Because he's got cogs for faces.
No.
Grim Reaper. Why would the Grim Reaper have cogs in his face? So it made sense to me, at least, that the dude who made the coffin's full of cogs and stuff. So the dude's obviously obsessed with cogs.
It's got a lot of cognitive thinking going through.
He was a very cognitive thinker.
Cog.
And
Cog.
when they went through his research and stuff, they showed that they called him the Da Vinci of Death or something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Which isn't that what they called Tony Stark in the first Iron Man?
Absolutely ridiculous. I don't paint.
No, I don't know. Can't remember.
I'll figure it out. Anyways, in that he was inventing all these contraptions for torture and murder and stuff. Torture. But, so wouldn't it make sense that if this dude was in... Okay, not this dude, sorry. The creator of all this stuff, if he was in some kind of accident or something with his experiments, and he had to rebuild himself, would he not rebuild himself with cogs and stuff? Because that's how he works, and he makes all these contraptions and stuff. So I figured he would have done that and rebuilt himself, and then used this coffin as a way to, like, become immortal.
The later part of his years were spent creating the ultimate machine, a mechanical coffin that allowed him to safely experience the sensation of death. Von Tristan called this Geist Machine. Ghost Machine.
Which apparently you could very easily do, as we saw in it, when the dude was walking around as a ghost, being a badass.
With legs powers.
With his newly granted legs powers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he used them for evil.
Yes. If you've got legs, use them for good.
Yeah.
Do not be like this jerk in the movie and use them for evil.
Yeah.
The guy in the wheelchair got his ability to walk back when he was a ghost, but he used them for evil. So,
Because he's a dickhead.
he was a dickhead, wasn't he?
Why did he cut his chest?
I don't know. I think it was just to show he was crazy. It was like, this chick doesn't believe I'm crazy.
I think tying her up on a exercise thing is pretty crazy.
Yeah, he didn't really need to further prove that by cutting himself.
Yeah. That's pretty funny how she hit him with the boom.
Yeah, he didn't really think that through. Maybe he was like, she's a woman, she can't move weights.
Yeah.
Crack.
I was kind of waiting for her to also use the leg thing, lifting up the leg weights and hitting him in the nuts or something.
Yeah, you could totally see.
And just beating the shit out of him with this contraption.
It's really comedic. Whoa! Like comical music playing.
That'd be good.
The chick who was also played Clown Number 1 in Killer Clowns from Outer Space, apparently.
Kyle's an extreme personality, but he's not an idiot.
This chick was weird. I don't know whether I found her attractive or not.
Yeah, not that it matters, but
It matters.
it's very hard. As she moves around in the scene, like moves her face around and stuff,
Yeah.
there are like frames where the lighting perfectly matches up and she's attractive for a second. But then as she continues to move, she's constantly morphing into...
Not so attractive.
Yeah, she's just morphing in and out of attractiveness. It's very bizarre. I'm not sure. It's very weird.
It's like an optical illusion.
Yeah, it's like, do you see two women or do you see a vase?
Yeah.
Oh, it depends on your perception.
Mm.
Just like the lady in
Can
Ghost.
imagine her like a sex life, like with her husband, you know, just like, don't move.
No, that's it.
No, yeah, that's it. Hold it there.
No, they've got like a contraption from the ceiling that kind of holds her head in place.
Yeah, and the
So-
lights light
Yeah,
on the right.
it's like
Yeah.
filming lights perfectly.
It's really hot in here. The lights.
We need it.
We need it. Trust me.
It's the only way I can look at you. Yeah, it just holds her head perfectly still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pervy boy, Wheelchair McGee, comes in and purrs on her with his legs powers.
With his legs, with his ghostly legs powers.
Yeah. Readjusting the lights as they're having sex.
Yeah.
No, just
No.
like that. Like that. That's the best way. Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
yeah.
So let me read.
Luke Skywalker. That's his name. Because he looks like Luke Skywalker. What?
Luke Skywalker, but he
Thank you.
couldn't walk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this. You know the little quick snippets from little reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read one from the-other-view.com. They said, "The Ghostmaker is pretty badass." What do you have to say about that, Dave?
The movie or the Ghostmaker?
I think the Ghostmaker would be, if anyone in this was named the Ghostmaker, it would be the name of the coffin.
The coffin was pretty badass.
It was pretty cool.
Mostly stayed quiet during.
Yeah, it was a pretty chill actor. But what did you think of the movie entitled?
I was gonna do an outrageous pun.
Go for it.
His acting was pretty wooden.
Yeah.
Okay. What did I think of? What was the question?
Yeah, did you think the Ghostmaker was pretty badass?
I did think it was pretty bad.
Ass. There's a difference.
Oh, is it?
What did you... Okay, here's one from bloody-mess.net.
Yeah.
Very well written, blending the horror and fantasy genres together perfectly.
Perfectly.
Keep in mind they use the word perfect and well written.
Well written. Like a drunken scribble.
Honestly, the concept was there. It was a very cool idea.
Yeah, it could
That's-
have been a lot more.
That's
Could have
why
been a
I
lot
bought
better.
this. I spent $5 on this movie because I read it and I said, that sounds like a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Like, that's something... I personally haven't seen it in a movie, but I've done a bit of reading, and apparently it is... the idea has been done before in a better movie, which I'm curious to see now. Something about... something box, like the dark box, or like the death box, or something like that. Apparently the idea has been done before. So I'd be interested to see how the idea is done well.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
It was done okay. Like, it was okay. The shots and stuff made sense mostly. There were some that were a bit edited strangely, like cut off short and kind of strange.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Can I just say? I just want to say a thing.
okay.
There's a shot that I thought was pretty cool, where they had the coffin, and it was like from the top down on the coffin. It was when the goldfish was in the bowl, and it was just like panning across the coffin as the goldfish was dying.
Okay.
I thought that was a pretty cool shot. But I just want to say, on top of, they've got a goldfish living in a bowl. Okay, don't keep goldfish in bowls, people. It's bad for goldfish, many reasons. But they seemed surprised when the goldfish died in a bowl without aeration or filtration.
You guys might want to take a look at something.
It's like leaving Granddad in the garage with the car on and going, why did he die?
Must have been because we were screwing with the coffin.
Yeah.
That's why. It's not because protein builds up on the surface of the water, stopping bad gases out and letting good gases in, letting oxygen into the gills of fish.
Fish need oxygen as well.
Fish are friends, not
enemies.
No. What's something that goes in a bowl? Popcorn. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good at that one.
I would have said cereal, but
Fish are friends, not cereal. They just got those little goldfish crackers. They've got them in America. We don't really have them here.
Okay,
you can get them.
yeah. Specialty store.
See, you Americans, you guys have goldfish crackers.
Shout out to American fans.
All of them. But yeah, there's not much I can. It was fine. The acting was fine for this genre.
Yes.
For the production company, Eagle Entertainment, they've done a lot of bad movies. So I think for them, this was a good movie. Good work, Eagle.
We're still pretty bad, in my opinion. I thought.
Are they the production company or are they distributors? Either way, Eagle.
I don't know. I thought it started off really slow and then it just kind of hit like a little bit of a high point and then it just went slow again.
Where do you think?
And it was just a bit. I don't know, like when when Cogface decided to make an appearance, and I thought, oh, okay, this is the point in the movie. This is going to be scary and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't scary at all. Don't watch it as a horror.
No.
At all. Don't watch it as a horror. I'd watch it as I'd watch it as a sci-fi.
Yeah.
I reckon that's really the only thing you could...
It was entertaining. It was funny to me. Like, it was, most of the moments were humorous. I couldn't take it seriously. But...
It wasn't meant to be. Like,
Yeah.
some of these movies are meant to be kind of funny but and silly, but this one wasn't meant to be. But it depends who's watching it, really. If we're watching it, it's going to be a little bit funny.
Like the moment when he popped into the door, had a peek. As a ghost, he peeks in the door first and then goes through the door. Instead of, well, if you're a goat, you can just fucking waltz in.
Yeah,
You know,
no one's going to see you, mate. Just go in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That dude who wanted to be Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, definitely. Died with a smile on his face.
He did. See, that's... Honestly, even that death, I wouldn't pin on Cogface.
No.
Because he saw Cogface, he went, oh no, and he fell down some stairs.
Yeah.
That's not his fault.
It's not Cogface.
He was like, hey man, how's it going? I'm good to see you using my coffin and all.
Yeah.
Oh no, you fell down some stairs. You okay, man? Can I help you? Oh no, you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh no. See, that's not Cogface's fault.
Just waiting how long you'd
Keep that up. Yeah. So the tagline is: "There's a price to pay for cheating death, and he has come to collect." He He didn't come to collect. He was just saying.
And he was like, I guess Death is a neutral party. You know, he's not evil or good, but he started off kind of evil. Like we're kind of rooting for the characters to somehow defeat Death and stop him from killing them.
I wasn't.
No, I mean like we were supposed to.
Oh, we were supposed to.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I didn't watch
Okay.
it.
we were perceived. It was
Yeah.
perceived that we were supposed to be like,
exactly.
oh no,
Oh no! That
please
random
survive.
Drug guy is dead.
Oh,
Remember that guy?
Yeah. Oh, the dude who did drugs that time. It's
yeah.
a shame that he died. He was
Yeah.
such an intricate character.
He has such a bright future ahead of him.
Oh, yeah.
And,
He's one of the young achievers.
yeah.
Inner city children of promise, but without the necessary means for a higher education.
But then, yeah. And then Cogface helped out the characters at the end. The good guys, you know, because he killed Skywanker.
I don't think he really helped.
Like, it was kind of. Like, what's his name? The main guy.
I didn't know any of their names.
I didn't
That's
care
how they
Well,
didn't mention their names.
I'll call the girl Horseface.
Horseface. I call her Clownface personally.
Clownface?
I think
Okay.
Horseface is a bit of an insult. Okay.
Really? Alright.
Yeah, I call her Killer Clown from Outer Space Face.
What about
Okay.
Protractor? Because you have to have the right angle.
Ah, Protractor.
Protractor?
Protractor. I barely know her. Okay.
Yeah. Edward from Twilight. Because he looks like Edward.
He did a bit.
He did a
He
bit.
did a bit.
And we got Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. What about Skywheeler?
Skywheeler.
Because he had a wheelchair.
Yeah, okay. And Cogface.
Cockface.
And Jeff Goldblum.
And Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Edward walked through Cogface. He was like, I'm not scared of you.
And
he walked
Cogface was
through-
like, right, eh?
Whatever. Because Cogface didn't want to kill Edward. He wanted to kill
How do you know he wanted to kill anyone? That's the thing. How did?
Ghostmaker.
That's the thing. How did? Why was he the villain? He didn't do anything.
That's it. I don't get why they're making him like he's supposed to be a villain. I didn't feel like he was, but that's what they're trying to get at.
That's
And
why-
then I didn't get the point in Cogface.
That's why I really wanted them to go more into him and less about these drug people that no one cares about.
Look how cool his character is.
Yeah, it's obvious they spent a lot of time putting cogs in his eyes.
He's on the freaking title.
Exactly, but and even at the end, okay, we're gonna get spoilers now because screw it.
Yeah.
Even at the end, the little old lady she's sitting in a chair, and Cogface is there, and he's like, "How long will I keep seeing him for?" Because he can now see the Grim Reaper.
Sounds like Eddie Vedder. Yeah.
How long can I see him for?
And how long will I see it for?
And she's like, until you die or something like that.
Yeah.
Forever or something like that. Because, I mean, obviously she's like buddies with him.
Yeah. Buddy with Cogface. Calls him Coggy.
Because... old Cogsworth. So he's obviously not a bad guy.
Well, Cogsworth is here. Put the kettle on.
Oh, put the kettle on. Cogsworth's fan us a visit. So obviously he's not a bad guy.
Yeah,
He is very neutral. He's not...
He just hangs about, waits for someone.
Exactly.
Time, and then, takes
Yeah.
it.
So the whole time when he's perceived as a villain, he didn't do anything.
No.
He was just kind of checking everything out. He's like, oh, what are they doing with the coffin today? Oh, this guy's perving on some ladies. Wow. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah. One pointless scene was...
One pointless scene?
No, that I can remember.
Yeah.
Was when Edward was outside the caravan trailer.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, guys, if you can hear traffic in the background, it's been extremely loud tonight. I don't get why, but just in case you can hear it, that's what it is. But anyway, when Edward is outside that caravan with the druggos, and then that druggo turned on the windscreen wipers to get his attention.
Yeah,
That was so dumb.
Yeah, why? That was so pointless. It's like...
Why would you go to the trouble of opening the car,
No, he flashed his lights,
flash his lights,
then turned on the wipers, instead of like, hey man,
yeah, where's
Yo.
the money?
where's the money, dude? Where's the
Yeah.
money? Yeah, that was really pointless.
Yeah.
It's they were obviously trying for
I'm gonna
like
do
a
that
scare.
next time I want your attention.
You're just gonna go outside,
Yeah.
break into my car.
Flash the lights. Yeah.
And I won't even be able to hear the wipers. I'll be inside eating popcorn, your popcorn. Hey, you're the one breaking into my car and flickering my lights and putting on my wipes.
Fucking touch my popcorn, man.
I won't touch popcorn. You're gonna touch my wipers. Deal?
All right.
What would you give the Ghostmaker out of 10?
That's a hard one. Give it 4.
The wheelchair dude had a hard one. After having on the ladies gonna.
Yeah.
I tell you, he had a bit of deadwood.
You'll be coughing that out tomorrow.
I was waiting for Jess to use that, but it never came up.
Alright.
So what's that?
Probably a 4.
4?
0.5.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
And less than half. I'd give it a...
It's just too boring for me.
Honestly, I'm glad I saw it once. I couldn't see it again. But I think seeing it once is... I think this is a movie that you can see once. Quite happily. But, I'd probably give it a 5. 5 for the story alone, nothing else.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, they definitely just scrap...
A wasted.
Wasted potential. Just scrap that whole side story. Go more into the cog face. We didn't even see that scythe that's on the front. Did we? He's got a scythe.
He had like a little hook.
He had little sickles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is it, huh?
I don't know.
Imagine if he had like a flick knife.
No, he's got one of those little safety box cutters.
Yeah.
The safety blades that retract.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. If you like what we're doing, click on my face. It'll subscribe you to my channel. And if you click on his face, it'll take you to his channel where he's got all that fun stuff that we talked about earlier.
I've got
You've got a million freaking channels.
I've got 3. I'll explain. If you click on my face...
Am I going to have to put, like click on different body parts to go to different channels?
No, wait. Okay, I'll explain. I got one channel called Sardonic Pickle. If you've already subscribed to that, that's where I put all the
Sketches and stuff.
non-gaming stuff, basically. Then I've got Two Guys One Book, where we read a children's book, me and my buddy Dave Crilly Jones, and we make fun of it.
they read this book.
Yeah, it's right there actually.
Yeah.
Edward the Emu.
If you're an Australian, you know that one.
Yeah.
We grew up with it.
And I've got Sardonic Pickle Gaming, which is gaming stuff. There we go.
It's not just Let's Plays.
It's not just Let's Plays.
I know everyone on the internet has a gaming channel that's just a Let's Play channel. This one, he does proper reviews and stuff.
I try to make it entertaining.
You know what? I'm gonna have, when you click on your face, I'm gonna take him to the James Bond review.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Take him to anything.
Yeah, I know. I've got the power. You don't.
Yeah,
Okay?
good.
If you click on his face, it'll take you to not only his channel, but a specific video of his that I really enjoyed. I think it's brilliant.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you, man.
Thanks,
It's a really good video.
Aha.
It's a really good one. Basically, and it's only a 2-parter for now, right?
Yeah.
Tell me there's going to be 1 million parts. I want 1 million parts.
Okay.
Okay.
1 million James Bond movies.
Basically, he's comparing 007 GoldenEye with the movie,
Goldeneye.
the video game GoldenEye with the movie GoldenEye, and then comparing those two comparisons to The World Is Not Enough
The World Is Not Enough.
for GameCube, Nintendo 64,
Yep.
and The World Is Enough the movie.
Yeah.
So click on his face, it'll take you to that thing. Click on my face, subscribe to my channel. And if you click up here, I'm going to put a link to another video of ours, another one of these things.
Yeah.
Which one should I link to? What was your favourite one? What was your favourite movie that we've watched? I'll link to it.
Okay. Ghost Shark just keeps popping up.
Okay, I'll put a link to Ghost Shark. I'll put a link. Oh, that was another spooky one with the spooky
Yeah,
lighting.
yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
So click on that to see our review of Ghost Shark.
Yeah.
Another thing with the word ghost in the name.
We love our ghosts, don't we?
I love a good ghost.
All right.
All right, so thank you very much for watching. We love you. We'll see you next week, where we're going to be watching. Oh, Thunder.
Very
hello,
appropriate.
Yeah,
all right.
Next week, I haven't even told you what we're watching next week. This is one that's considered a cult classic. I hope you haven't seen it already. It's called The Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
I've not seen it before.
Most people have heard. Most Americans, sorry, have heard of this. We in Australia didn't get it. We didn't get it at
Strange.
all.
Yeah.
But there was like comics, there was a TV series, there was movies. This has got like 4 sequels or something like that.
Wow.
I didn't do much research into it. But yeah, Toxic Avenger. We're gonna watch the first one.
Sounds good.
The fact that it has sequels has me thinking it must at least be kind of good.
Yeah.
But that being said, lots of movies have got sequels. So tune in next week where we talk about the Toxic Avenger. I think it was 1984.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm putting up the
It's
correct
in the
date.
80s. Must be the 80s.
Might be 90s. Don't know. So we're gonna watch that next week. So watch it then. Watch it, and then next week you can know what we're talking about and join in the comments.
Yeah, I agree.
Of course you do. You're gonna be part of the conversation with me.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. I'm actually really interested. So tune in next week, and until then,
We'll see you later, guys.
we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.